What's going on, YouTube? It's James with ChiHammer Fantasy Battle Reports, and I got Game 2 at the team tournament at Adepticon 2016. Now, Game 1, we went against Mike Hernandez and Rodrigo, and we actually ended up with a really high tie. It was like a 10-10 tie, but after objective points, we both got 13-13. We were both cool with it. We're like, that's not a bad game, to be honest. We've seen worse on both sides. So in round 2, I'm playing Adam Hilton again, the third day in a row, the third freaking day in a row against Adam Hilton and his buddy Mike Maddox. So I already very familiar with his army apparently, and they're both Dread Elf players, so they're doing double Dread Elves and against my brother's Ogres and my Orcs and Goblins. Now, if you watch my first game of the tournament, I brought a very shooty list on my side with a couple monsters, and then on his side he brought all the beef, all the power. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. That was our strategy. We're gonna go over the army list really quick to see what we have on the table. So over here I have a unit, or actually this is the overview of the whole army more or less. But over here you can see I have Chicken Head. Chicken Head is part of the fluff as well as a Goblin hero on a wolf. He just has a 2-up armor in this. Nothing fancy to him. Just the 2-up armor. He's like 70 points. Juggernaut is not on it, which Juggernaut's the guy on the left, or Turkey Neck as we're calling him now. Over here, he has his Frost Mammoth, the Frosty, as I call him. Over here I have my A-Rock. The A-Rock is the MVP of the last round. Let's see how she does this round. Over here I got a Pig. The Pig is a Saber Tusk, or Saber Tooth. Over here we got a unit of Veteran Mercenaries. There's about six of them. And then they also have the Khan with them. The Khan is a hero level Ogre Khan. Has Yeti's fur, and I forgot what weapon specifically, but they more or less, if he doesn't die, he does. I think it was just the ward save is what it was. I don't remember. Anyways, if he doesn't die, that unit has bodyguard, so we're all good as long as that guy stays alive. And honestly, this is our most expensive unit, so if this unit dies, we're fucked. We're basically losing the game. Over here we have a unit of 6 tribesmen, or 7 tribesmen. And then over here, a unit of 22 Nashers. You can see in the background of the Nashers, I do have 2 Goblin Shamans. I have Baxter and Goblin Joe with me. They're both Little Wogs today, and the Little Wogs, more or less, I just want the signatures to just blast people. Over here I have a unit of 14 Crossbow Orcs, and then a unit of 20 Forest Goblins skirmishing with the Mother's Gift banner. As for my opponents, they have two Hydras. I know this picture you could barely make out one and can't even see the other one, but he has 2 Hydras, 2 of those Raptor Chariots, 2 units of Harpies here, and a unit of crossbow wielding Dread Elf guys, repeater shots. Over here he has his giant horde of about 50 elves with spears. That Cauldron is just a unit filler, I believe. I honestly believe it was just a unit filler. But yeah, that's 50 elves there. And then he has a Cauldron. I don't have a picture of the Cauldron right now. I don't know why. Probably because he didn't deploy it at the time when I was taking pictures. Yeah, he does have a Cauldron. The Cauldron's general on one. The other one is the Wizard, the Sorceress or whatever it is, the Witch. The Witch is one general, the Cauldron's the other general. Our generals are Longshot, which Longshot's on foot right now, and my brother's Khan. So we deploy in the angle like this, in the diagonal. Alright, now, and honestly I think I play the diagonal every time I played Adam Hilton too, which is pretty funny to me. But we decide, we have flags on each side, and then the flags are literally in the corner of each deployment side. So to get across the table to get the other person's flag is going to be a pain in the ass. You get objectives for keeping your unit with flags, or a scoring unit around your flag, and a scoring unit on the opposite player's flag. Also, we have a building on our side. We won the roll-off, we took the building side, and we were like, well, we have a lot of shooting, so let's go ahead and abuse that. And I was honestly thinking just putting my brothers, I should have put the crossbow orcs in there, to be honest. In all honesty, I should have put the crossbow orcs in there. But I was thinking, we put my brother's mercenaries in there. They already have bodyguard. They're not going nowhere and they'll just sit in the building and just blast people all day until he gets closer. The one thing we didn't think about was ogres take up a lot of space, and there's only so many shots that were allowed out of the building. So, oh well. I put my goblins right on the edge. They were originally supposed to be going for, I think, one of the hydras. I want to say it might have been one of the hydras. If not, I did not want to deal with the chariots. I kind of put them in a bad spot. I really should have put them somewhere else. And then we have the squigs as the front line, as the first wave, tribesmen as the second, and then the monsters as the third, with the man-eaters as fourth wave. We're going to go into turn one. I believe we win the roll-off. We have vanguards. Yeah, we win the roll-off. I don't have the magic spells up for some reason. I didn't take pictures. Partially because, again, it's a tournament, so we're just kind of trying to hurry up and go really fast. So, I had a vanguard. I go ahead and I vanguard Chicken Head behind this building here, or behind the hill, just in case I lose the roll-off. Excuse me. If I lose the roll-off, you know, he can't just charge Chicken Head or whatever. He can't just shoot him, so I'm like, whatever. And the Chicken Head can't charge anyways. So we're going to go into turn one. I believe we win the turn one, though. So it's going to go with turn one, ChiHammer. For some reason, I don't have all the movement up. We're just going to go straight into magic. Magic or movement, you could see I did move Chicken Head to the side of these harpies here. Magic, I got 7 power dice. I go ahead and I throw up a fireball at those harpies because there really wasn't much in range. And was it the harpies? It might have been the crossbows, and I think it was the harpies. So I shot the harpies, hit them, did 5 wounds exactly, blew up the unit, and they were standing close enough to some Dread Elves with crossbows that the Dread Elves ran off the table out of fear, and they just ran off the table. That's hilarious. That was the first thing in the game. Killed off 2 units with a fireball. Holy shit. Over here, we threw up some armor piercing on these guys because I figured they're going to have to deal with the chariot soon. And that was about it. We tried to shoot at some stuff, but I don't have all the pictures. I don't know why I was taking so low in pictures at this time. I think there was a lot going on. We were just trying to get settled. Turn 1, team. Oh man, I forgot their name. It's gonna be on the text right there, but I don't have their name right now with me. So this is how you can see. He charged both his chariots into the goblins. I stand and shot, but of course didn't do shit. It was a long charge too. I shouldn't have gambled this, but if I I was gonna flee off the table. So I decided to just stay there, stand and shoot. And again, it was poor placement by my part, but I go ahead. I was hoping he would just fail charge. He didn't fail charge one of the chariots. One of the chariots got a long charge, like an 11 or 12 inch dice roll. He goes ahead and he moves up his hydras. He moves up his spearman unit. He's moving up his cauldron. Everything's moving up. He moves his other crossbow throwers that were by the cauldron to face Chicken Head because he sees Chicken Head coming in. Magic Face, he got 6 power dice. Goes ahead and throws up a buff on these guys. I believe he has Beast Within, and he just throws it up, gives these guys +1 toughness. And then that was about it. We're going to go to shooting. He's going to shoot all these shots at the Chicken Head, and Chicken Head is just like, bink, and takes only 1 wound. He shot like 20 shots or some shit crazy at Chicken Head. Chicken Head only took 1 wound. Oh, that's awesome, Chicken Head. Over here, close combat, impact hits, destroys 4 or 5 or 6, I don't remember. Kills a shit ton of goblins. He starts picking off more goblins, kills off more goblins. I can't do a goddamn thing to that thing. I think I wounded maybe once, if that, if I was lucky. So he's going to cause them to flee. They're going to run away, and they actually get away, but they don't run away through all their units. If they would have ran a little bit further through the squigs, that would have been great, because the squigs could have been able to charge. But right now, I just cock-blocked my own charge with the fucking forest goblins. It's going to go ahead and start off our turn. ChiHammer turn 2. ChiHammer turn 2. These guys continue to flee. We didn't really have a charge because these guys were in the way, so they continue fleeing this way. They don't cause the orcs to panic. They don't cause the A-Rock to panic, but they cause the actual goblin general to panic. So Longshot panics. He's running away, and it's just causing a massive panic check like so. I moved the squigs right up in the face over there. I had a reasoning for it. I don't remember that reasoning for it, though. I had a reason for just moving the squigs right up like that and just like dealing with it. I think it was to try to get away from the charge of the chariot or something like that. I forgot why, to be honest. Magic Face got 10 power dice. Go ahead and I throw up a fireball onto this unit here. It only does, well, actually, no, it does, I think like 1 wound. 1 wound. That's it. onto somebody. Yeah, I think it was just one guy in that corner right there. Gonna go ahead and throw up an evil eye, get it off, get 3 wounds off. Now he does have a ward save he's getting from the cauldron, which is sitting right behind it. So these guys are obviously getting some wards out of this. Go ahead and I shoot my web launcher. I'm shooting my web launcher at his block of spearmen, right? It drifts off like 10 inches and hits right in the middle of my fucking squigs. Lowers their initiative, okay? And lowers their movement. That's... Damn it! God damn it! That was the plan, actually. The plan was I was going to hit him with the web launcher and lower the initiative of the spear herd, and then the spearmen, when they hit the squigs are going first, but that just backfired entirely. Holy shit. Oh, I'm going to start shooting these guys with their double brace of pistols, start shooting at some guys, kill off 3 guys over here. And then over here, Chickenhead charged in solo. He stand and shot, didn't do shit to Chickenhead. Chickenhead kills off 3 guys. He is steadfast, though. He fails. Alright, he's not close enough to the BSB, so he's going to run. So Chickenhead's going to run down this unit. Now, we roll for it. He rolls for it. And he doesn't roll far. Like, he only rolls like a 2 or a 3 or some shit crazy. And he's just like, oh man, that unit's going to die. Now, right before I could roll, I realized Chickenhead's going to hit the side of the cauldron. Chickenhead's probably going to die to that cauldron. Okay? So I'm like, and it's not that far. I think it's like 8 or 9 inches away. So I'm just like, oh my god. I have to. First off, I go, well, how many points is that unit of bolt thrower guys or crossbow guys? And he's like 100, 140 or something like that. And I was like, well, Chickenhead's worth 70, so it's worth the trade. Chickenhead's going in. BAM! Gets right into the damn cauldron. Killed the whole unit out. And it's going to go ahead and start off his turn. Dread Elf's turn 2. So, he's charging his chariot into our tribesmen. We're going to stand there, of course. More or less, we'll be steadfast for a while on that chariot. Chariot's not going to go nowhere. And I think he charges... Yeah, he does the double charge here into my lowered fucking Nashers. He gets in here. And then he starts moving up his other Hydra this way. He moves his Harpies in the way of both our monsters. That was part of the problem, too. Is either A... That's the other reason why I wanted to move the squigs there, to be honest. I move the squigs there, even if he overruns or whatever, we're going to be able to double charge him with the monsters coming up in the next turn. He knew that, so he goes ahead and he moves up his Harpies right in front of the way of one of the monsters, not both. So both of them cannot charge together. Magic Face, he got 5 power dice. He goes ahead and throws up double 6s because he was going for the Beast Within. He threw, I think, like 4 dice. So he goes ahead and he does it, and he gets the Beast Within on this unit. And then he throws the dice on the miscast and he gets a 4. Boom! Oh shit! Oh shit! Damn, that sucks for me too, though. Kills off, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Dread Elves or more. Actually, I think it was more. And he killed off at least 8 to 10 squigs. Oh my god, that was nasty. And of course he's gonna get the spell though. That was the end of Magic Face. We're going to go to close combat over here. Close combat, he rams the ogres. The ogres take it like a champ. He does a bunch of attacks. He only kills off 1 ogre and does 1 extra wound. The ogres go back. They do 2 wounds. We have, let's see, he did 4 wounds, a charge. We did 2 wounds, rank, and a banner. So we're 4 and 4. We got a musician. We win. He runs away, and I think we chase. I want to say we did chase. And we might have caught him. Yeah, we did. There it goes. Bam! Right there. Caught him, and he's out of the picture. And the tribesmen are in a better position for the next turn. Over here, he wipes out my slow squigs and just destroys the whole unit. And over here, he kills off Chickenhead. It's going to start off ChiHammer turn 3. ChiHammer turn 3. We're charging in. We're like, fuck it. The A-Rock's charging in, and the tribesmen are charging into that spear block. We should be able to destroy that spear block. And, that's pretty much auto win, I believe. I think the A-Rock fails. I want to say the A-Rock actually failed that. I want to say that. Anyways, over here, these guys finally rallied. Well, the goblins themselves didn't rally. They ran off the table. I don't know why the orcs just moved all the way back. I think I moved them back on purpose to get to the flag. But my goblin did rally. Magic Phase got 11 power dice. Go ahead and I throw up a fireball onto this guy right over here. Gets off 1 wound. Go ahead and I throw up an evil eye onto the harpies, and I kill only. I think, did I kill all 5 harpies? Yeah, I killed all 5 harpies. Nope. I killed 4 harpies. The last one lives. The last one panics, runs away, and runs through the table this way. The A-Rock did fail that charge, and it was an easy-ass charge, too. Easy-ass charge, and the A-Rock failed it. Come on. I hate when that happens. I hate when I set up combo charges, and one of them fails miserably, and it's super easy. Anyways, the Harpy's going through. I'm sorry that this truck is backing up right now, guys, and you guys are just hearing this. Anyways, so the ogres went alone. We moved Frosty closer so Frosty could give a nice debuff aura. Throw up sneaky stabbing so they could get armor piercing. Doesn't go through, and there's the ambulance, guys. So first we get the truck. Now we got an ambulance. Sounds like a cop, actually. Let's see. I can't even see it. Oh well. Anyways, over here, impact hits alone. Are we doing that yet? Yeah, impact hits alone didn't do shit. He goes ahead and attacks first, and they have the beast within up. They're going like initiative 5 or whatever. Or no. How did this work? We only killed off like 2 guys. Are you kidding me? We only killed off 2 guys. That sucks. He goes in and attacks back, and he kills off 4 of our ogres. He wins combat big time. We're gonna run. I believe he doesn't chase because he doesn't want to hit the frost mammoth. I don't think he charges into the frost mammoth. No, what happens is they run. He doesn't chase. They run into the frost mammoth, causes the frost mammoth to panic, and the frost mammoth runs this way, and they're both running this way. And he just kind of turns like this, basically. It's gonna start off his turn. Dread Elf's turn. 3, I think this was. Charges into Frost Mammoth, causes him to panic off the table. Charges into the Tries, and Tribesmen continue to flee. Charges into the pig here. The pig was just kind of causing chaffing issues over here. So charges at the pig. Pig's going to stay there. This friggin' Harpy's going to continue fleeing. And he just basically turns everybody towards the A-Rock and the Man-Eaters now. This is not looking good. Anyways. He moves his BSB out of the unit. He reformed his spear block into a block, actually, instead of a horde formation. He moves his BSB out of the unit and puts the BSB behind the Hydras because he doesn't want the BSB to die to the A-Rock, potentially. Close combat. There's no magic because his wizard blew up. There's no shooting because all his shooting's dead. Close combat. He just rammed the freaking pig and killed it, and that was it. It's gonna start off our turn. ChiHammer turn 4. ChiHammer turn 4. I'm like, well, fuck it. The A-Rock's not scared. He's gonna just charge this fucking block of spear chumps. I don't give a rat's ass. I'm just going in. Fuck these fucks. So go in. And then we move the Man-Eaters out. The Man-Eaters were actually in the building, I think, 1 turn too long. Just 1 turn too long. So we move the Man-Eaters out of the block. They have to deal with some shit here. We got Magic Phase. Magic Phase got 8 power dice. Go ahead and I throw up a fireball at his freaking... Was I shooting the Hydra or was I shooting the dude? Didn't matter anyways. I think I might have been shooting the Hydra though. Shooting phase. These crossbow orcs finally going to start shooting something. They shoot the Hydra, do 1 wound. These guys over here with their brace of pistols start shooting at the Hydra. They do 1 more wound. And then the A-Rock goes to town. A-Rock kills off 4 spearmen. Spearmen only do 2 wounds to the A-Rock. They're going to stick there. I'm going to stick there. It's going to start off his turn. Dread Elf's turn. 5, I think this was. 4? I forgot. I lost track here. 4. Charging in the chariot, charging in the cauldron, into the A-Rock. A-Rock's gonna take a beating here. This is just nasty, guys. He's charging a long charge from his Hydra into the Man-Eaters. The Man-Eaters stand and shoot. They do 2 wounds. He gets in everybody here onto the A-Rock. This is just getting uglier and uglier, guys. Now, again, like I said, majority of our points, and his other Hydra got into the Man-Eaters. Majority of our points are sitting in that unit of Man-Eaters. Okay, so how did this work? Boom, 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 boom. Actually, he failed the charge on the Hydra. I think that's what it was. I think he did fail the charge on the Hydra for some reason. I don't know why I have it like that. Anyways, we're gonna go to close combat. Close combat. He rams. Actually, no, I remember what it was. He charged in, and I think what happened was he charged in. He was expecting to kill the Goblin Shaman. And the general goes first because the general's lowering his initiative with Yeti's fur, and it makes the Hydra go, or the Hydra's going slow as hell, so we just kill the Hydra entirely with all the man-eaters and just bam, just destroyed it, and that's exactly what happened. Over here, impact hits, does 5 wounds, 4 wounds. Everybody else goes, and they just killed poor A-Rock. Poor A-Rock had no chance. It's going to go ahead and start off our turn, ChiHammer turn 5. ChiHammer turn 5, this is just not looking pretty, and guess what? We're going to just charge that fucking block of Spearman, because that's probably the most points right now in that group. We could probably kill it, and he flees. So we redirect, and the closest charge to get to would be the cherry, or the general. Let's just kill the general, hopefully get that like 400 or 500 points, and then we could pick off the freaking Hydra. I think that's what it was. The Hydra had 1 wound left anyways, so we could just pick off the Hydra. Not too worried about the chariot. It's fucking Spearman left. So we get in over here. That's going to be good. That's going to be a good fight right there. Come on, show me the next picture. And move long shot over. We keep the orc boys sitting back. They can still pick at the Hydra. Magic Phase got sneaky stabbing up on this unit, and I believe I rolled double 6s doing so. No, I didn't. But sneaky stabbing, giving everybody armor piercing here, so that's great, because now they're strength 5. They have poison already. I go ahead and I throw up the dice on poison. He stops it. Actually, I don't even think I had poison. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, over here, he challenges. My brother's general declines. Okay? He's like, shit. Now he has to deal with all these freaking man-eaters hitting him. And I was like, the dumbest thing we could do is accept that challenge. Because if we accept that challenge, you know, he's just going to hold himself up. He's not going nowhere. And he has like Medusas. He has a fighting character on there. That's the dumbest thing we could do. So we'll just go ahead and start attacking. And we put on 3 wounds onto him. He sticks there. He kills off, I think, maybe like 1 man-eater. And it's going to start off his turn. Dread Elf's turn 5. Dread Elf's turn 5. He charges the chariot into the unit here. Boom. They get it. Okay. He rallies the freaking spearman. And then close combat. Close combat. Impact hits. Kills off one of the man-eaters. Does a couple wounds out to the man-eaters. Man-eaters go back. They kill the chariot. Okay. And they continue to attack the cauldron. I don't think the cauldron dies. But I think he challenged again, and we just couldn't do shit. So it's going to start off our turn. We don't go anywhere either way. It's going to start off our turn. ChiHammer turn 6. ChiHammer turn 6. We're just taking objective points here. We just took the back of we made sure we had the flag. I moved Longshot around. Longshot's not scared because nobody's really going to shoot Longshot, so he's just kind of trying to shoot the BSB. The BSB's trying to hide behind the Hydra. I should have been shooting that Hydra though. Anyways, Magic Phase got 8 power dice. I don't think anything happens with the magic. We're going to go to Shooting Phase. Shooting Phase. Longshot kills the Hydra, like I just said, and doesn't really do shit else. The man-eaters destroy the fucking cauldron. Oh, that's nasty. Holy shit. That was on a turn 5 and turn 6. That was just a total switch around. We were thinking the whole game, we're going to lose, we're going to lose, we're going to lose. And it was looking really grim. Killing the double Hydras, killing the chariots, killing the cauldron, the wizard blowing, the sorcerer blowing, the witch blowing herself up was probably one of the major swings in the game for us, because once that witch blew herself up, we didn't have to worry about the beast within. Unfortunately, we didn't get that spearman block, and that spearman block was a lot of points, and the BSB was just running around like a chump. We had a really sloppy beginning, but guess what, guys? We pulled off with a victory on this one. We actually won. I'm going to pull up War Score just to see what we won by, because I have that here somewhere. Oh, they didn't have this damn things on War Score. Fucking A. Anyways, they didn't put the points on War Score. But overall, we won. I think it was like a 12-8 or an 11-9. It wasn't a big victory, but we won again. And we're going to move to the last round against Rick Fisher and Team Friday Night Dice with Chris Walker. Now, we have, let's see, MVP. MVP, I think, is very simple on this one. It's going to go straight to the Man-Eaters, the veteran mercenaries. The veteran mercenaries, they destroyed Hydra, they destroyed the Cauldron. They won the game for us at the end. That Baxter that was with them, and actually I think there was Goblin Joe that was supposed to be with them, but I just switched the model because Goblin Joe kept falling over. But Goblin Joe really helped out, giving armor piercing, kept doing the evil eyes, kept doing the fireballs, and it was just picking at his units. The crossbow orcs really did help out by shooting up the left side. Nobody really went for the flag, and there was just no way in hell where either one of our guys were going to get to the flag. Our whole monster mash in the middle just fell apart. The whole plan in the middle fell apart. With the squigs, with the spearmen, with the just everything there just fell apart. That was just disgusting. And the way that A-Rock just got smashed was just nasty. We really wanted, I mean, like, our original goal was to have both those monsters attacking one unit at the same time, and that would just fuck up somebody's day. But we just never had a chance to, and I don't think any of our opponents ever let us get that off, which was part of the... I mean, we played some really tough opponents, though. But we did pull off a victory here, and we got less points than our tie in the last game. No, we didn't, because we got objective points. But yeah, so the MVP is definitely going to be the veteran mercenaries. I'm going to put up a point score, a point sheet here to show you who, how many people, or what units basically got so many points for what they're worth, more or less. Not what they're worth, but just who did what. How many points did they kill? And then the ones in the brackets are going to be how many points total have they got for this tournament. So kind of like keeping score like that. It gives me some incentive to see like how everybody does game per game. Adam Hilton's a tough guy to play against. He really is. He's a very strict player. He measures everything, double measures everything, and it's a really hard time to play against him. Mike was a fun guy too. He was just I mean, I think everybody we got in the team tournament was just tough opponents. Oh man. So guys, that's about it for today. It's a short video actually, only 27 minutes so far. If you guys haven't hit like and subscribe, hit like and subscribe. I'm going to be putting up more videos very soon. I do have one more round of the team tournament where we're going against a Beastman Ogre army, and we'll see how we do. And then I'll also go over a recap of how did everybody place at the end of the Adepticon, and also my final thoughts on the Adepticon. I'm going to just try to put that up as soon as possible. I'm starting to, I mean, this is already like 2 weeks ago, so I'm starting to forget a lot of things that are going on in these games. And to top it off, I still have like 4 more games in the bank. I got one more Adepticon. I got one against a Skaven player that's new at the dojo, and I got another one against Dan, and then I got one Dan versus Jesse. So that's going to be a fun game to watch too. Anyways, excuse me. If you guys would like to help me out, pay for some batteries or pay for some assisting on the tournament fees, you guys could always go ahead into my YouTube channel. There's a support button on the right side. You could always donate $1, $5, whatever you guys feel fit. That'd be great and truly appreciated. Besides that, if you guys want to leave any comments or feedback, or if you want to troll us for what we did, please go ahead and do it. I always enjoy your conversations on YouTube. It kind of keeps me engaged with what's going on, and also what rules we might have messed up on. Besides that, I'm starting to draw a blank. I always draw blanks around this time. Yeah, I guess that's it. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, peace, and until next time.